What's going on, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Dies, and they've got one of the most popularly requested head-to-head videos, the Brine Clutch versus the STX Proton Power. These are two of historically the most popular heads in the game, and two of the most used heads. So we've got the old classic, the Proton Power from STX, and another very popular head, the Brine Clutch. So we'll start off with price point. These are both high school only heads, so no college legal here. They do both have college legal versions in the Super Power and the Clutch X and 2X, but these are the high school versions. So the Clutch and the Proton Power both cost $85, and they both weigh 4.7 ounces. So the playing field is very level in that aspect. For the face shape, you can see the Proton Power has a very long face, extremely pinched into the throat, and a nice flare up around the middle of the head with these ridges that I really like for stringing triangle top strings, but really tight through the throat with a pretty good flare. Very long head, very good, makes it very accurate with a pointed scoop. The Clutch has a slightly less aggressive flare and a slightly less pinched throat shape, but still very pinched, and a good flare right over the middle of the head. So very similar face shapes. You can see the Proton Power is a little bit more pinched, but other than that, very similar. So we'll talk about stringing, and I'll start out with the Proton Power. And anyone that's ever strung a Proton Power knows that it's a terrible pain. We'll start with the top string. One thing I do like about the Super Powers and the Proton Powers is this sort of cutout edge, makes it very easy to string triangle top strings. But outside of that, there are no advantages here. The sidewall holes are few and far between. Up top as well, and the bottom string holes leave something to be desired in that there's only 2 of them, and that makes stringing a traditional just a little bit more challenging. So overall, the Proton Power ranks up there on my least favorite heads to string. Now the Clutch, on the other hand, is up there with my most favorite heads to string. A ton of sidewall holes, all are very large, enough top string holes, 4 bottom string holes, all of which you can fit leathers through. This has some of the most sidewall holes of any lacrosse head in the business today, and so that you can see this one's already strung. That makes it very easy to string, a very nice pocket in it. One thing I do know is clutches get something called the clutch curse, where bottom string holes will break on you, which can be, you can still string the head just fine with that, but it is something to be aware of. The Proton Power has something called forward cant technology. I'm not, something about how the offset is that makes the release very quick, but the Clutch is slightly more offset than the Proton Power. Not a huge difference. I believe the Proton Power to be one of the most overrated heads on the market today, and I would never pay $85 for one. In this matchup, the clear winner is going to be the Brine Clutch, based on stringing options, face shape. They got the same price point, so I would pick the Brine Clutch, but many do pick the Proton Power, but quickly find out that it's a pain to string. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to East Coast Dies for more string videos and head-to-head comparisons. Make sure to throw this video a like if you liked it, and have a great day.